If you were to relive Malaysia Multi-21 all over again, would you do it any differently?
No.
What a final question. You know what?
That is the question. That is the best question. What is going on, guys? It is JJ here, back with a new video, and today we're going to take a look at asking Sebastian Vettel the most popular F1 fan questions. Now, there is the Canadian Grand Prix this weekend. The next video that you'll see on the channel today is why the Canadian Grand Prix is a fan favorite, why it is one of the best. I love that they give us two sort of fan service races after Monaco. Like, it's kind of like a makeup for, you know what, Monaco's gonna stay on the schedule. It's not the greatest race, you gotta live with it. But then also, here is Baku, the Azerbaijani Grand Prix, which was phenomenal. Not so much this year because Verstappen just ran away with it, and the Ferrari, I mean, great drama. If you're a Ferrari fan, it wasn't great drama. It was actually kind of depressing. But then the Canadian Grand Prix as well in Montreal. So this, I love that it's actually in my time zone, so I don't have to worry about waking up early or like going to actually go and watch it. We probably will have a live stream to some capacity, whether it is during qualifying session, whether it is during the actual Grand Prix. That we will let you guys know when we get to there. Still sort of figuring out the new setup, so slowly but surely we're gonna get there. But anyway, we're gonna take a look at the WTF1 video asking Sebastian Vettel popular F1 fan questions, just questions in general, probably just probing him, probing the dad of F1, just to see how he is, kind of, because he's driven really well in that Aston. But yeah, let's get into the video. As well, guys, you can find the original video on WTF1 in the description below.
Hello everybody and welcome to Silverstone. Today I am going to be interviewing four-time F1 world champion Sebastian Vettel. This guy. Let's go chat with him. Right, you join me here at a very special...
They got some beers, they got some Peroni. What is a Peroni? What is it? What is it? Is it good? Is it bad? What kind of beer are we saying? What kind of beer are we talking here?
Cheers.
Cheers.
Thank you so much for...
You need to drink as well.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
At least that's what we do in Germany.
Oh no, now it's overflowing. Okay, that's fine. Sorry.
This is what we do everywhere in the world when you say cheers.
Yes, yeah, you do usually drink it. It's fine. I was thinking about actually asking you questions. But great to have you, Seb, here to have a chat with us. We've got some fan questions. We've got some questions from us as well. So are you ready to get into it?
Go ahead, yeah.
Okay, let's do it. So the first question is very simple. It's from an account called Vettel Reports. So clearly a big fan of you.
Very
Do you
good Sebastian
prefer
Vettel fan.
racing or ping pong?
Ping pong is really exciting, but I do prefer racing.
Where did that whole quote come from? Because obviously that was in Spain.
I don't know, it was spontaneous, yeah, it was just what I felt in the moment, because it was a bit like you just come and shoot in, and then if I don't react, then it's just like pong pong, ping pong. It's obviously not ping pong, literally, but...
Yeah, you're not a ping pong player yourself then?
No, isn't ping pong table tennis where you need the complicated version of table tennis?
Oh, is there a Oh, I thought it was...
Is it? Is it? I don't even remember. I don't remember.
Table tennis. Is
I
there
thought there were two different...
That's something neither of us know the answer to, apparently.
Is it? Exactly. It has to bounce on your side.
Don't judge me. Don't judge me.
Brilliant.
I'm getting a drink.
Pong.
Yeah, or table tennis.
Ping
Yeah.
pong.
Next question. You're the only F1 driver who isn't on social media. Will we ever see a Sebastian Vettel social media account?
Wait, what?
I don't know.
What?
I feel really...
Vettel doesn't have any social media at all? Does he have a family? Like, I feel like you don't know anything about his life now that I think about it.
To say. I'm the only one left out. Not by choice. I'm sure I left out by choice. I mean, I don't know, I just never...
He's got a wedding ring on, so he at least has a wife. I would take that.
I'm busy enough with the phone, like trying to not use the phone too much. Because I also find that, you know, when somebody else shows me on his phone, there's, I don't know, whatever account about, then it's really interesting, you know, you just keep going up, going up, going up. There's more and more. So I'm quite, defensive in terms of not installing.
No, he's a no social media guy, which could not be me. Could not be me.
Why people are, I don't want to say addicted in a bad way, but why people are spending...
No, it's addicted. Oh,
what's the craziest victory party you've ever had? And it's from Begonia.
Well, it must be a while ago. End of 2013, we had like a really strong end to the season, and obviously I was able to secure the title some races to go. and every Sunday the last races was good. So it was like a sequence of party.
Okay, so you were just recovering from one, and there's another one.
Yeah.
There's another one.
Yeah, but it was still good enough for the racing. So.
Yeah, exactly, it clearly worked.
Yeah.
Next question, and this is a big one. Do you think F1 should go fully electric?
No, I think right now, no, because I think also the demands are very different from what I understand to, let's say, your electric car, in case you have one, and the Formula 1 car, if it was electric, like Formula E, basically, just with more power for F1. So I don't think that would be a great contribution to the world, because the cells that you develop would be just useless for what you need. But I do think Formula 1 needs to be open to take on the responsibility that we all have, doing or holding on to things that we learn to enjoy, we learn to love, the passions we've got. And Formula 1...
I was going to say, isn't he one of like the biggest climate activists on the F1 circuit? He wouldn't want to see F1 completely ditch petrol and
to make the world a better place.
Go to electric.
Romantic, but I think using the engineering power, all the clever minds, thinking of solutions, that should be used and translated for something that benefits all of us in the future.
And speaking of changes in Formula 1, what's one rule, if you could change it right now,
Ooh.
that you would change in Formula 1? If you could change one
bigger engines,
what would it be?
V12s.
Track limits.
Yeah?
Just trying to think of a silly one. Sometimes the discussions are very silly, I have to say, about track limits, so maybe simplify that. I would be happy if I was just allowed to touch other people's cars again.
And not get fined.
And not get fined a massive amount of money.
You mentioned about having conversations about track limits and things like that. F1 put on YouTube maybe a few years ago an actual driver's briefing that we got to see, and it's usually very behind closed doors. What is a driver's briefing like for you guys?
It varies, to be honest. Sometimes it can be very productive, other times a bit childish. So,
is there ever a case where you just go, well, you extended last race and overtook me, track limits or whatever? Is there any of that? We go,
yeah,
why
just
was
bringing
it
a
like that?
situation up again,
Really?
up again, and discussing it in front of everybody, and then it's a bit funny.
The pettiness?
Who did that? And then nobody raises his hand, but then you would just watch the video, and then it's like, might as well just raise the hand and say I did it. Yeah.
The pettiness! I did not realize driver briefings were like that.
But how long can we expect to see you in Formula 1?
I don't know. Let's see.
Let's
I haven't decided, so.
Okay, that's good. As long as you haven't decided.
As he should, dude. He's still such a good driver, Vettel. I hope you stick around. I hope you stick around for a bit.
I'm between carrying on.
Still a lot more to offer, and in that Aston, he actually looks really good. So
we were speaking about that before we were live, and
so
Sebastian
you made it very tempting.
Coming soon. Watch this space. We spent a bit of time a few years ago. I don't know if you remember. It was at Kota, and it was. We were actually at Top Golf at one point, and you were absolutely loving hitting the balls. Like we're trying to drag you away, and you were like, "No, another one."
No, because I was really bad at it. So I wanted to get better.
Okay, so it's competitive.
I had a blister then after that as well.
Did you?
Yeah.
So have you played golf since?
No, I don't think I have. See.
So it's not the fact that you actually loved golf. It was more, I'm not very good at this. I need to get better.
Yeah, exactly. It was just the competition of the day. I don't know. I think I could really get into golf, and I get it. It's nice to be outside. You walk around, you play, you compete. But I haven't really picked it up. So it takes a lot of time. They say.
It's the worst sport in the world. You think you're good, and then you turn up.
Oh, really? Golf? Oh, they're crapping on golf. I love the slander.
Is there anything else
I'm loving the slander.
That you just keep trying to get better?
There's lots of things, but golf is probably one.
Okay. If you were to relive Malaysia Multi-21 all over again, would you do it any differently?
No.
What a final question. But you know what?
That is the question. That is the best question. Defy the team orders, still beat Mark Webber, still end up winning the title. Like, that is so solid. No, like, literally no regrets in his mind.
Well, let's cheers to that. There you go.
Don't spill it.
Thank you so much to Seb for giving us the time to chat to him today, and that was brilliant. That was,
Why is
really
he
enjoyed
sweating? The
it.
presenter is like mad sweaty. He's
And
mad
YouTube.
tense.
He's coming soon.
The WTF1 presenter, what is his name? Matt from WTF1. He seems so tense that he was doing such a good job. So I don't know why he felt so tense or was so red in the face. Maybe it's that multi-21 answer. That's such a good question. But anyway, Let me know what you guys thought about Sebastian Vettel answering the most popular F1 fan questions. What questions, if you guys got the chance to ask them, would you ask F1 drivers? Give me some examples down in the comments below. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Peace.